In the foggy city, people disappeared every night. At first, it was just rumors, but when several children and young adults went missing, the situation became critical. The local police hardly responded to complaints, claiming that the disappearances were accidents. However, one day, during the disappearance of a young girl, her friend decided to investigate the case on his own. He began his investigation and discovered that many of the missing people had used the same food delivery app. Realizing that this could be the key to solving the mystery, he ordered delivery and went to the delivery address. Upon arrival, he found a burned-down house where the delivery address used to be. Lost in the ruins, he felt footsteps behind him. Carefully looking back, he saw a shadow moving towards him. Panic gripped him, and he ran, trying to avoid the unknown pursuer. The shadow didn't relent, and his pulse quickened. With tension, he looked over his shoulder and fell into a pit. Falling, he found himself in an empty underground space, where he found only the remains of missing people. Heavy odor hung in the air, indicating that they had been kidnapped and killed. Determined to investigate the mysterious disappearances, he began to explore the cave. Among the dark corners and echoes, he found only the remains of those who had already been taken. His heart tightened with pain and horror as he realized the scale of what was happening. In the depths of the cave, he found an amulet emitting unusual light. Surrounded by dim light, seemingly guiding him, he noticed a wall with strange symbols and an inscription sleeping forever, "Let them rise." This fact alarmed and excited him at the same time. Suddenly, the ground shook and the walls of the cave trembled. Rising dust obscured the light, and he could barely orient himself. Suddenly, a door opened before him, leading into a deep crevice shrouded in darkness. He decided to continue his journey and delve deeper inside. The underground corridors grew darker and more ominous, and the air was filled with a strange, barely perceptible smell. But his curiosity and desire to find answers outweighed his fear. Eventually, he emerged into a spacious chamber, where an altar towered surrounded by candles. Before the altar lay an ancient scroll with unknown symbols carved on it. Unfolding it, he read mysterious words, "The secret you seek lies at the heart of darkness." Before he could grasp the meaning of the message, the air filled with coldness, and he felt something dark and invisible enveloping his shoulders. Turning around, he saw a huge figure shrouded in darkness, with eyes glowing in the dark. It was his friend, but her eyes were crazily red, emitting a menacing light. The creature glided forward, its shadowy form dissolving into darkness, but its eyes gleamed brightly, full of mysteries and horrors. It whispered strange words in an incomprehensible language, as if summoning ancient forces from the depths of the earth. The researcher felt his consciousness slowly giving in, succumbing to the influence of the mystical energy emanating from this creature. He realized that he was face to face with something ancient and unfathomable, whose power extended beyond the understanding of humanity. But suddenly, a deafening roar echoed from the dark depths of the cave, shaking the earth. The creature froze, its gaze turning towards the sound. Tension filled the silence, and then the roar sounded again, even louder and more terrifying. The researcher felt the creature dissolving into darkness, retreating into the depths of the cave. At that moment, he realized that he was not alone in his journey, that here, in this place, there were forces beyond his understanding. And he decided to return to the surface to unravel this mystery later, when he would be ready for this challenge.